Still came back to the best 4-4 direction, man.
Buh. We got the one and only Big Juan, man. It's crazy, man. It's tough out here. Milwaukee legend. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't, y'all finna find out right now. Plain and simple. We finna look into it. Big Juan.
Targeted multiple Milwaukee homes yesterday morning, led to the arrest of 17 people involved in what law enforcement is calling a violent drug trafficking ring.
God, young nigga.
Welcome back to another episode of True Street TV, where we cover everything street related. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's get right into it. Today's story brings us back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As we talked about in the last episode, Milwaukee is a wild city. In 2019, a study was done which ranked Milwaukee as the #1 worst city for black Americans in the country. With the black median income being less than half of white residents and being 12 times more likely as a black person in Milwaukee to end up in prison, leading to many young men to grow up with lack of positive male influence and turn into the streets at a very young age. Now let's talk about the man who brings us here today, DeJuan Turner, or better known as Big Juan. Born January 24, 2002 on the east side of Milwaukee. This particular side of Milwaukee is well known for its drug dealing and high-speed chases. It's also where a lot of Milwaukee's biggest rappers hail from.
Yeah, right now it's a battlefield, but it's turned though. Everybody got their
Everybody doing something.
You know what I'm saying? Popping their shit right now, so it's turned. For sure. Dangerous for sure though.
Big Juan would jump off the porch at a young age where him and his friends would create a clique called YPC, short for Young Paper Chasers. A crew of very young men, just like many Milwaukee youth, SPC, short for Young Paper.
I don't know if Big Juan posted this, but I ain't gonna lie, this nigga in jail. Yeah, that's what you might call it, but he in jail too right now. I don't think I know who that is, but yeah, them other niggas.
Chasers, a crew of very young men, just like many Milwaukee youth, aspiring to be successful and make it out the hood. Juan, already influenced by the Milwaukee street culture, would have an even bigger influence coming to his life. A rapper by the name of Wonder Bread Reed would date Juan's mother when he was a young boy and become his godfather, and would treat the young Juan like a son. The only thing is, Reed wasn't just your typical rapper. He was well respected in the streets and a part of the group Wonder Bread, an older group known for rapping about selling drugs and making it out the hood. Juan would see major success street hustling, and like many Milwaukee hustlers, would start rapping about the lifestyle. His first video, released November 2019, called Fast Lane Lifestyle, was an instant success, making major waves across Milwaukee. Although Milwaukee is known for street guys being able to make a lot of money, the level Juan was on at his age was very rare. He would receive hate as people would try and downplay his motion and credit it to Reed, but Juan was really making his own money, and he was knee deep in the streets while being one of the hottest rappers in the city.
Keep it P, ain't nobody tell me shit like my nigga E. I'm tired of niggas saying Reed. I got love for function, that's all the shit he did for me. I'm tired of niggas saying Reed.
In an interview with DJ Jerry, he would make,
Like, look how you rapping, bro. Like, that's rare, bro.
Young as hell, going crazy like that. Damn, they did him bogus. Quick story, literally.
Chicken P, Blessed Team Big C, and Wonder Bread Reed as his biggest inspirations as he started rapping as a young man. And if you're familiar with his rap style, that will be no surprise, as he went into deep detail about his drug dealing, rapping specifically about selling dog, slang for heroin. Possibly the most profitable drug sold in the streets, as it can be stretched more than any other drug, meaning the dealer can multiply his profits, making it one of the most lucrative street hustles known. And Juan would not keep this a secret, as he would rap in depth about stepping on his drugs and multiplying them, which he would name his debut mixtape, Dog Slayers, in tribute to the hustle. Juan was now one of the most popular rappers in the city at just age 17. He would be shot shortly after this, but there's not much details on the situation. Rumors were spread of Juan being killed, and he did his only interview with DJ Jerry a few weeks after the incident, brushing it off, saying he's thankful to be alive. Not only did the Milwaukee streets take notice to Juan, but the feds did as well. And just 1 month after his second mixtape would be released, the FBI would indict 24 Milwaukee men for trafficking, including Juan.
New information this noon hour. We now know that an FBI operation that targeted multiple Milwaukee homes yesterday morning led to the arrest of 17 people involved in what law enforcement is calling a violent drug trafficking ring.
What's interesting is most of these men are in their early 30s, and Juan had just turned 18 the month before. but was well connected enough to be doing business with much older, high-level drug dealers in Milwaukee. He would quickly bond out and be released. A few days after getting out, he would release one of his biggest hits to this day, Eggshell. Juan would include the news clip of the indictment in his video and rapping about how he'll stand tall and won't tell on his rappies. This will further his buzz in the music scene and his respect amongst the streets. Another young member, possibly the youngest, Lil Trav, will start rapping with Juan and will gain massive popularity as he seemed to be just a young kid. But like Juan, he rapped in depth about selling drugs. Again, in other cities, it may not be common for teenagers to be well noticed on street hustling, but this is what Milwaukee street culture is all about. Juan will continue dropping music, doing features with well-known local artists and his Milwaukee-based producer, Richie with the Hits, who will produce all of Juan's music. But things will soon change between Juan and his longtime producer. After leaving Richie's studio one night, Juan was robbed at gunpoint, and YPC would speculate that Richie set them up as they got robbed leaving his house. Richie would speak about this in an interview where he would deny all involvement and claim his house was shot up 19 times after the situation, forcing him to quit producing for other artists.
It's my boy. You know what I'm saying? What did they break me off a piece of the chain? Did they give me you know what I'm saying? What did I get out of this? It just don't add up, don't make no sense.
Juan's popularity and success would be his downfall as he became a target and very much touchable as he was still in the
times. Damn. No way. I'm sick. How you make it out 19 times?
Forcing him to quit producing for other artists.
It's my boy. You know what I'm saying? What did they break me off a piece of the chain? Did they give me you know what I'm saying? What did I get out of this? It just don't add up, don't make no sense.
Juan's popularity and success would be his downfall as he became a target and very much touchable as he was still in the streets. Shortly after this, in March of 2021, he would plead guilty to lesser charges and receive credit for time served and 3 years federal supervision for the Fed charges. Happy to have ducked Fed time, Juan was locked in working on his third solo tape, Dog Slayers 3, when tragedy would strike the Milwaukee streets. It was a Friday morning around 9 a.m., November 26. Milwaukee police would respond to the 3800 block of North 13th Street and reports of shots fired. 19-year-old Turner will be found shot to death in an upstairs bedroom of his mother's home. Though there's not many details known about this incident, we do know the house was shot at and somehow Juan was fatally struck. Many people expressed confusion as he was in an upstairs room when shot at from outside the house. Some commenters speculating he could have been looking out of the window at the time of the shooting. This would shake the entire city as Juan was well loved all across Milwaukee. Juan was sent home in a vape casket with all of his brothers there to support him. There have been no arrests made in this case and still many unanswered questions.
And rest in peace to Big Juan, man. 19-year-old, one of the richest in charge, man. He was having a lot of motion, a lot of money, and the niggas was mad. They was just mad. That nigga was 19, man. He was up 200-300K easily. Just, I mean, really having money, having his way, man. And he kept all his little homies together, and he put everybody on him around. I guess the people that he didn't put on, or the haters or the oppositions, man, they took him out, man. Rest in peace to Big Juan. It affected the city to this day.
We're sending our condolences out to Dewan and his family. Comment who I should cover next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Damn.
Yo, mama house. Shot.
Damn.
That's different.